Starting on our top story tonight, employees at America's Best Kids are sharing their stories after a fellow staff member was arrested for taking illegal photos of them. Thank you for joining us tonight for Newswatch 12 at 6. I'm Haley Gravitt. Newswatch 12's McKenna Marks spoke to 3 current ABK employees about what happened, and she joins us live in studio. McKenna, what can you tell us?
Well, Haley, all 3 employees that I spoke to today are also victims, and they say they want to use this opportunity to share their stories and support their fellow staff members.
If us coming forward puts a little more pressure on the situation to have the outcome that we think that it deserves, then we're happy to be standing here for everybody else that's also behind us.
Bree Berryessa, Rhiannon Nelson, and Andrea Mahano are 3 of 7 America's Best Kids employees that had their pictures taken without their knowledge by a fellow employee. That employee, Blaine Howitt, was arrested on June 23rd. According to Medford Police, Howitt illegally took pictures of female staff members inside an employee office used as a changing room. So you had to identify yourselves through these pictures that he had taken?
Yes.
What were the feelings having to do that?
Seeing the pictures of yourself that you didn't ever know was taken was very just, I don't know, discombobulating, I guess. Yeah.
For somebody we worked with for so long.
But that wasn't all. Employees say Howitt also stole content off of their own personal devices.
It was things that he stole from my devices, my personal devices. So a lot of the things that I saw was really shocking, and like, how did he get that?
He stole things off of my personal devices as well. I found out a few days after them detectives came into my classroom and let me know.
Berryessa's family owns ABK, and she's worked there her whole life. Nelson and Mahano have been with ABK for 10 years. Howitt was there for 8. Employees say they had a friendly relationship with Howitt, both inside and outside of work.
Not only are we are we coworkers with him, and he's doing this to our staff, but he's also doing this to us as friends and betraying us that way. And that's really another level of just like, how could you do something like that to somebody, especially people you know? And that's just, it's unreal, really.
Howitt is facing 27 charges ranging from encouraging child sex abuse to computer crimes. He is due back at the Jackson County Courthouse on July 28th. As both victims and employees of ABK. Is there anything you would like to see done moving forward? What would you like to see come out of this whole situation?
I would like to see him in prison where he belongs and deserves to be at.
The owner of ABK says background checks are required for every single employee, but that wouldn't have helped in this case.
Because I think that's the first thing you think is like, what could we have done different? How could we have saw this? And it's just one of those things where we couldn't have. Like we really were doing everything, to keep everybody at ABK safe.
The Medford Police Department says the investigation is still ongoing. The Medford Police Department also says all of the victims have been identified, and they are all staff members at ABK. Right now, police are still going through all of Blaine Howitt's digital devices, which could take them a considerable amount of time. Reporting live in studio, McKenna Marks, Newswatch 12.